What's going on, Planet Poke viewers? Right here in the Valor Lakefront where we left off last time, and I actually forgot to grab a couple items here in the last episode, and I don't really know why I forgot, but, you know, it was really close to the end of the episode, and I kind of just wanted to get things done with, but maybe that's why I forgot, I don't know, but there's a PP up right there, so be sure to grab that. Actually a pretty awesome item. I'll probably use it on Fire Blast for Vulcan at some point. And you can take a nice dip in the pool right here, which is like probably the tiniest pool I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Oh yeah, I love getting right on the edge of like a border, like Route 213. Valor Lakefront back and forth. Which one am I in, game? Tell me. Anyways, this building right here. Talk to the clown. Yes, the random clown in here, and he will give you TM92. And TM92 is Trick Room. That move will allow the slower Pokemon to outspeed the faster Pokemon for 5 turns. So, you know, it's a strategic move. Not really a great move in-game, but pretty good for competitive use. You can definitely make good use of it, though, in-game if you know what you're doing, though. So, yeah, with that said, though, we can get back into Route 213 and fight some trainers here on the beach. And it looks like we have 2, like, freaking kindergartners. When I go on the beach, I'm trying to find, like, hot babes in bikinis. I'm not trying to find freaking little kids wearing tubes. Seriously, this is an outrage. But whatever, she's got a Meryl on her team. And by the way, like, what are these little kids doing wandering around the beach on their own? Are their parents that irresponsible? Like, oh, here we go, Tuber Chelsea, just have fun on this beach for a while and try not to go into any vans that say free candy. But yeah, she's got a Meryl on her team. And I'm actually surprised that that Meryl lived the Razor Leaf, not gonna lie. But there's no way I can take this return. So yeah, there we go. Only had to take like 3 hit points from that, so not too bad. And there we go, we restored one of them, so there we go. Tuber Chelsea, losing made you hungry. Go get yourself some frickin' Easy Mac or something. Yeah, kids love Easy Mac for sure. Microwavable food's the best. Anyways, here's another tuber or whatever. Yeah, this kid's running way too close to the side of the ocean, though. He might just get... the waves are just gonna like crash over him and pull him in, we'll never see him again. But he's got a Shellos. Shellos is a pretty awesome Pokemon that you can actually catch on this route. Cool thing about Shellos is that you can either get a blue or a pink form. And that has to do with either if it's on the west or east side of Sinnoh. And I've always preferred the blue one, though. The pink one just, like, not nearly as awesome. The blue one is definitely the way to go. And he's got another Shellos, so... a whole team of Shellos, it seems. Another blue one. But yeah, Shellos is actually the Pokemon I'd recommend picking up on this route, if you are going to pick up a Pokemon, because it evolves into Gastrodon, which is a really awesome Pokemon. It's water and ground type, so it's 4 times weak to grass. But, you know, it's still pretty awesome. It's got a lot of HP and stuff. So yeah, and 1/3 Shellos, and that's the pink one. See, this one's not nearly as cool. Like, it's just stupid looking. I feel like all the blue Shellos just make fun of the pink Shellos and bully them at school and stuff. But anyways, down it goes, and not a bad job by Lueroi, just completely dominating everyone here on the beach. And he says it's not easy to move around in your inflatable tube. Well, maybe you should take it off before you try to battle a man like me. And let's see, there seems to be no items on this beach, which is kind of surprising, but whatever, I guess we'll just move on. And we got some more trainers over here, so let's talk to this fisherman. Oh wait, you're not even going to battle me, you're just going to tell me stuff I already know. Worthless fisherman. This is the guy I want to battle right over here. Ooh, he was just about to reel one in. Well, I'm glad I distracted you from your fishing. Fisherman Kenneth? Oh, he's got a Remoraid. Alright, Lueroi should be able to take this thing down pretty easily. So, let's go with a Razor Leaf like always. Oh, snap, he's got Aurora Beam. That's actually super effective. But I can be thankful that I'm not a Torterra, because I'm not 4 times weak to ice yet. And Razor Leaf missed! What the heck? That's like a 5% chance of happening. I'm very upset, but at least he used Focus Energy and not Aurora Beam again. That was pretty stupid of him. So now you suffer the consequences of dying from Razor Leaf. Alright, there we go. And yeah, this entire route right here is pretty much filled with Water-type Pokemon. So, you know, you get some nice experience before going to the Water-type gym in Pastoria City. And by the way, we're actually insanely close to Pastoria City. I think we only have 1 more trainer to fight after this. So we're finally done with, like, our extremely long quest. And yeah, it's always nice to get into Pastoria, going that entire way. And I'm confused, so that is freaking awesome. Always love when that happens, but... luckily I didn't hit myself in confusion, so this thing's gonna go down with a Razor Leaf, and I'm gonna get up to level 29. So that's completely epic right there. And my Shell Bell keeps doing work. Just slowly restoring hit points every turn. There we go, level 29. Ooh, Gyarados is his last Pokemon. In that case, I will definitely switch out over to Black Star. Because an electric type is always the way to go against Gyarados. And I have Intimidate, so we're about to get some double Intimidate action going on here. Yeah, Gyarados is going to intimidate me, and I'm going to intimidate Gyarados. But I'm not really too worried, though. A couple Sparks will still knock it out. But yeah, guys, I realized I told you guys I was going to make 2 Platinum videos a week, but that has been insanely hard because, like, I have been so swamped with school stuff. It's honestly ridiculous. Second semester has been, like, twice as busy, maybe 3 times as busy as first semester, so I'm trying my hardest to, like, get videos out, but I don't know. I've been studying like crazy lately. I'm just glad it's the weekend, though, now I can finally get this Platinum video done with. And bam, Gyarados is going to go down. So nice job, Black Star. Good to know you can take out Gyaradoses, because we will definitely not be seeing the last of them, since we're about to get to Pastoria City. Anyways, this random house right here is Dr. Footsteps' house. I don't know what makes this guy a doctor, but apparently he's the Doctor of Footsteps. And look at all these pictures of footsteps he has on the wall. But you know what? These footsteps all look the exact same, so I don't know how credible this guy actually is. I guess he's got, like, books about footsteps, too. But basically, this guy is like, oh, I'll watch your Pokemon walk across the floor and look at its footprints and tell you how happy it is. So yeah, he's like, ooh, Lueroi make a perfectly matched combo. Which is kind of funny, because like Lueroi and Lueroi are the same freaking person, but that's just because I named my Grotle Lueroi. But yeah, so that's that. That's what Grotle thinks of me. We make a perfect match. I don't know how you look at footprints and determine happiness, like what? More happy Pokemon are gonna have some kind of different print in the ground, but whatever. Anyways, I think we're done with the Water-type Pokemon here, so I'm gonna put Vulcan back up. And we're gonna completely annihilate this person right here. Whether it's a beauty or a lass or whatever the heck it is. Oh yeah, it's definitely a beauty. So, this Glameow is about to get torched, literally, by a Fire Blast. Vulcan was definitely an awesome addition to my team. Never will I regret adding a Houndour. Because Houndoom is epic. And Glameow is dead. Don't even need to look at the screen to know that thing's going down. So there we go, that was probably the shortest battle of all time. And she's like, oh my gosh, you attack so savagely. It's like, what do you expect when I've got a Houndoom over here and you've got a Glameow? Anyways, that guy's worthless. He just tells you that there's some crap up there that he can't get to. And he's referring to Rock Climb. Anyways, that right there is TM40 Aerial Ace, a pretty decent flying type move, 60 base power, and the good thing about it is that it never misses. So yeah, later on when you have Rock Climb, you can go up that ledge and get some stuff. But for now, we can actually go to Pastoria City, and if you're looking for wild Pokemon here in Route 213, you can get Shellos, like I said, you can also catch Wingull, and if you're playing Platinum version, you can catch a Chatot. So really, Shellos is the only reasonable Pokemon I'd ever consider capturing. Wingull's pretty cool though, but if you want a really strong Pokemon, Shellos is definitely your go-to Pokemon for that route. Anyways, yeah, this is Pastoria City, and before I do anything, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Alright, time to take a tour of this fabulous city we call Pastoria. And check this thing out. You see these at like Disneyland and stuff? You can put your head and be like looking like a Toxicroak or a Krogunk or whatever the heck it is. Right there you got the Great Marsh, which is kind of like the Safari Zone. And let's see, over here, let's go inside this building because I know there's something we can get in here if we talk to this dude. And, oh yeah, this guy's gonna see if your Pokemon's worthy of a scarf, so he's pretty much just gonna, like, he's gonna tell me how horrible my Pokemon are, because I don't feed them Poffins, but if you do regularly feed your Pokemon Poffins, then you can get yourself a scarf. Anyways, talk to this person with the Parasol right here, and you can get yourself a Chimchar mask, which will rot in your bag for the rest of eternity. But whatever, you can get it, so there it is. Right here, of course, we have the gym. Crasher Wake, who will be fighting pretty soon, the Water-type Master. And we got our Mart down here. A big thing, though, in Pastoria City is the Move Tutor. Move Tutor is an awesome place where you can exchange a Heart Scale in turn for relearning an old move. And this isn't just limited to moves that you forgot or decided not to teach your Pokemon. There's actually some moves that fully evolved Pokemon can get from the Move Tutor that they would never be able to get otherwise. For instance, Vulcan right here, if I hand over a Heart Scale, can learn Thunderfang. And there's no other way I could ever get Thunderfang other than the Move Tutor. Similarly, like, Floatzel can get Ice Fang, and later on Torterra can get Wood Hammer, so I always make good use of the move tutor. It's always worth checking out when you fully evolve your Pokemon, because sometimes you can get some really nice moves that you would never even imagine that you could learn. So there we go, we got Thunder Fang on Houndoom, and now we can take down Water-type Pokemon, so how awesome is that? And unfortunately, that's my only heart scale, so I'll have to wait till later. And this guy says he's standing smack dab in the middle of town, so aren't you special for being right in the dead center of Pastoria? Anyways, talk to this bug catcher dude right here, and if you show him a male and female form of Combee, he will give you a Mako Brace, which is a pretty nice item. But honestly though, why don't you just get off your lazy butt and go get your own male and female Combee? Like, why do you even want both? Are you trying to, like, I don't know, breed them and create massive amounts of Combees? Or I don't even know. It's kind of a weird thing to be like, I want a male and female of this Pokemon. Freaking like Noah's Ark or something, I don't know. But this person right here is pretty awesome. You can talk to her every day and get a free berry. And this will be a random berry, but it will specifically weaken the power of a super effective move. So for instance, this Tanga berry I just got, I have no idea what it does actually, I'm about to check it out. Okay, so this one weakens the faux super effective bug type attacks. These berries are actually pretty nice, because you can essentially eliminate one of your weaknesses for one turn. So if you get the right berry, you can actually make good use of it. And right here, I believe we have a hidden item. It's around here somewhere in this puddle. I will find you. And yeah, there it is. It's a Zinc, so pretty rare item. Be sure to grab that one. And let's see, this Pastoria actually is just like actually a pretty big spread out town. It's not really too compact, but there's a lot of stuff all around, but that's pretty much all the stuff I want to check out. And in the next episode, I think we're going to check out the Great Marsh. Great Marsh is kind of the equivalent of the Safari Zone in this game. And right here we have a Team Galactic Grunt. He's talking about some craziness, but we'll worry about him a little bit later. We're actually going to come into contact with that guy pretty soon. Anyways, thank you all for watching this episode. Like I said, we're going to be checking out the Great Marsh in the next episode, and pretty soon we will be getting our gym badge for Crasher Wake. So, be sure to subscribe to Planet Poke, and if you don't, I will break into your home and steal all of your DS games. So do it!